What do you say, everybody? Killer Mike here, and we're back with another guide. So we're getting ready to do a video series on different POIs and bunkers, and those POIs and bunkers are going to have mechs. So I figured the first thing we should do is go over how mechs operate and what to expect from them. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the different states of condition that the mechs can be in. The first condition is a neutral state, which you'll see on him as the lights on him are white, or I call them eyes. Sometimes I call them eyes, sometimes I call them light. But they'll be white. That's a neutral state. The second state is yellow. That means he is cautious and he understands that somebody is potentially around and he is looking for them. And then the third state is red. And that means he is actively hunting you. Now, the next thing to say is that the mech has a 180-degree field of view. And I'll demonstrate that here in a little bit. But he also has a 75-meter view while he is in a neutral state. So once he hits 75 meters here, he will see me and he will go into a yellow state first for a brief second, and then go into a red state where he is actively trying to kill me. So there's 75 meters. He's seen me. Now he's going to go to red. And he's going to actively try to kill me. I have immortality on right now, so he can't hurt me. Alright, so like I said, when he's in the neutral state, he has a view distance of about 75 meters. And he has a 180-degree field of view. Now he's in a yellow state. He is going to see me at 125 meters. There, 125 meters. And he goes right back into actively trying to kill me at that point. That view distance works for both the black and the yellow mechs. So now we have a yellow mech here, and as you can see, he is, 25 meters from me right now, and he can't see me. The thing is I'm at a POI now where he has a barrier on his perimeter that he can't see me. Now, if I get too close to this barrier, he will see me. And he'll kind of question what's going on. He may or may not go into a cautious state, but he will see me if I get too close. But as you just seen right there, he cannot see me. The next thing is that even if you are in his perimeter or his line of sight, you can hide from him. So I'm going to get up in this bush here, which we are going to be in his perimeter. And we are also going to be within 50 meters of him. Now, right here is his 180-degree field of view. He should have seen me there, but he can't. So 50 meters now. As long as we're in a bush while he's in a neutral state, he has a hard time seeing us. Now, once he's in a cautious state or an actively hunting state, it's hard to say if bushes are actually going to help you at that point. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But as you can see right now, he can't see me. He's going to walk right by me. And before he walks by me, the next thing I want to go over is his 180-degree field of view. Now, he has a sight line and a noise level. And as you can see right now, I have no stealth. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay within his 180-degree field of view, out of his 180-degree field of view, and we're going to follow him. But I don't want to get too close because I have no stealth. It operates by running, jogging, and walking. And depending on how close you are to him and your stealth depends on his level of awareness with sound. So we're just going to follow him around this place real quick. And I'm going to delete the puppets just for testing purposes for the moment. See, still within his 180 degree, out of his 180 degree field of view. So he did not see us there. Now, the jogging and running part is going to make the difference when you're running into bunkers and trying to sneak past these guys, because that's when they start hearing you. If you're doing like the airfield, you know, it's a lot easier to stay out of their zone of hearing. But when it comes to like these small POIs, the bunkers and stuff like that, that's when things get hectic. So I'm going to let him get some distance now, and then we're going to run up on him and see when he turns around. Here we go. There, no stealth. And that was 25 meters with no stealth. Yeah. He heard me. For some reason he didn't decide to. See, he heard me there. And that's about 28, 30 meters. And that's no stealth. So he's in a cautious state. Now he's red. He gives you a little bit of time to do something beforehand, but it takes him a minute. So we're going to leave the area. So once we're outside of his boundary, he can continue shooting you and trying to actively kill you, even from out this far. But until you break line of sight with him and get out of his view distance of whatever state he's in, which at this point is going to be 125 meters because he's yellow. So I basically have to go all the way back here. And let's see what he's doing. Okay, so he's back on path. So now that he's back on path, we can go up to his barrier again because he's going to be in a yellow state. And right here we are 72 meters right there. Technically he should see us no matter what. White or yellow state. I'm going to continue deleting puppets just to keep this simple. So because we're outside of his little barrier, which in most POIs are the fence, he's not going to see us. Now, like I said, we can get close to this barrier and he starts seeing us again. So there. I think he heard me there. How far are we? 26 meters. So yeah, like we said, with no stealth, 26, 30 meters, 25, 30 meters, he's going to hear us. And he's back on path again. So let's get back into another bush and see if he sees us in the yellow state. Sometimes he does, sometimes they don't. He should see us when he turns around here. We're well within. Yeah. So he's going to ignore us this time around. So what I'm going to do now is turn on advanced stealth. All right. So now we have advanced stealth. So before he heard us at about 25, 30 meters in between that zone. Let's see what he does now. As you can see, I'm jogging pretty close to him from what I was before. like I said, we're just playing with that 180-degree field of view. So just to demonstrate. Okay, so now I'm gonna let him get some distance, and we're gonna see how close I can get to him, running up to him before he hears me. There's about 12, let's call it 10 to 15, about 12 to 15 meters right there. So it's about a 5 to 10 meter difference, but as you can see, I was jogging closer to him, where earlier he was actively hearing me sooner. So we're out of the boundary. He's decided not to shoot at me anymore. And it doesn't matter if you're messing with the black or the yellow mech. They both see you at 75 meters in the neutral state, and then 125 meters in a cautious state. Okay, so with that being said, in my opinion, I fear the yellow mech more than I fear the black mech. And the only reason I say that is because when it comes to them shooting at you, the yellow mech seems to be a lot more accurate than the black mech. The black mech does have other things that make him more devastating as far as killing you. But when it comes to just being spotted and then them shooting at you, I fear the yellow mech more than the black mech. So let's go in here and see what kind of tools this mech has to operate with. So first off, he has his gun, and it has two different fire modes. We'll see if we can get it to activate. There's his other fire mode. It's like a plasma cannon kind of thing. And then he can kick you. So those are basically what the yellow mech has to kill you with. He has the gun that he has two different fire modes with, and then he can kick you. So let's go check out what the black mech has. Okay, so now we have the black mech, and he has multiple different things to try to kill you with. He has his 50 cal gun. He has the minigun. He has a flamethrower. And if you get too close to him, he drops a grenade out of his butt. Then he has tear gas, stun grenades, and grenades that he launches out of like a mortar system. And then he has the plasma cannon. All of those are pretty devastating. All of them are pretty devastating. As far as the tear gas goes, it's tear gas just like when you walk into, or just like the tear gas you get out of the abandoned bunkers and other things like that. There's stun grenades. None of those was a grenade that time. See if he launches a grenade. One of those looks like a grenade. Yeah, that was a grenade there. Those are a couple grenades. So that's what the black mech has to try to kill you with. And same thing. We just got to break line of sight with him. Now to get rid of this haze effect, the red eye effect around my helmet from the tear gas, all you got to do is remove your helmet. And then use your water bottle to wash your eyes out. And that gets rid of that. So. All right, so next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna kill one of these mechs so you can see what kind of loot you can get off of each one. I'm gonna do it with an RPK. This is one of my favorite ways to do it. I do have a video which I'll kind of put at the top of the page here, and in the description, where you can see how much ammo it takes to kill a mech with each type of caliber. Now, you can only kill a mech with crap ammo. So crafting crap ammo is the only way to currently kill a mech other than explosives and M82 ammo, 50 BMG, which you can't craft at all. So crap ammo, 50 BMG, and explosives are the only things that kill a mech at this time. So we're gonna kill a mech. I'm gonna do it here. And we'll get this. Now, I try to get this angled so he can't see me. So that I can just sit on this corner without having to worry about it. I do have to worry about puppets. But if you sit on this corner and peek him, he cannot see you. So somehow he's seen me. He'll go check that corner. I could also make him come this way. So right there, he's actually stuck, so I'm going to kind of take advantage of it. And he's dead. So I had 150, 300, 450 rounds is what I had, is what I came with. And I have 28 rounds left. And that's about normal. Distances matter when you try to kill them. So if you're further away, it's going to take more ammo to kill him than if you're closer. And then when you kill the black mech, you get 3 frag grenades, 2 tear gas, 2 boxes of 50 BMG, 2 C4 parts, and then these are turret parts right here. There's two different types. You can get a minigun or you can get the 50 cal. And then you get a BCU lock and a key card, which this is one of the ways that you can get a key card. One of the three ways. So we'll go kill a yellow mech next and we'll see what he drops. Okay, so now we're back with the yellow mech and I have another 450 rounds. And we're going to get him over here so we can kill him. These ones, they don't like to hide. You can't really hide on the corners on these ones. You got to kind of be careful with these ones. This is why I say I kind of fear these ones a little more. So you got to kind of put yourself in a position where they can't shoot you. But once you're in that position, so like he's shooting the building right now. He's aiming at me, but he can't shoot me. All right, he's dead too. And we use less than 300 rounds there. And this time, and this mech gives us basically 3 boxes of BMG, 1 C4 part, 1 BCU lock, and 1 key card. So you use a lot less of the ammo, but you gain different things. So it's kind of depends on which ones you want to, what do you want to get out of each mech. Okay. All right, so here's the difference in what you get out of each mech. This is the yellow mech, where you got the BMG, the BC lock, a C4 part, and the key card. And then you had the black mech, 2 boxes of BMG, 3 grenades, 3 tear gas, 2 C4, BCU, Sentry aiming kit. This is for a turret. This is for a turret. This is the ones you build in your this stuff here. And then the key card. So those are the difference between killing each mechs. So like I said, guys, over the next few videos, we'll be doing POIs and how to manage mechs in those videos, and kind of getting in and out of bunkers, and just how to loot the places with mechs without worrying about them. So I just wanted to do this video so you guys have a better understanding of what's going on. Like I said, I'll put that video for how much ammo it takes to kill each mech with each caliber type and explosives and BMG in the description if you want to check it out. Hopefully this video helps you guys out and make some decisions on how you do some of this stuff now. If you got any questions, leave it in the comments. If not, awesome. I hope to see you in the next video, guys. I appreciate you for watching. Have a good one. I'm out.